How does love show up in your day-to-day life? When my favorite song comes up on shuffle, that is one way that love shows up for me. I feel my shoulders starting to unthaw from my life's mundane rhythm. Or when my rice is cooked with the right texture and chewiness, that is also another way that love shows up for me. Having perfectly cooked food is always a joyous moment and definitely worth the effort of cooking. Another one's when I get to see my friends on a random weekday. That is one way that love also shows up for me. Laughter and a burst of wanting to live longer is extended whenever I'm with my friends. A really good sunrise or a sunset is one way that love shows up for me as well. I realize that not every sunset or sunrise is the same. To see a new ray of colors every morning or every midday is an amazing experience. Washing my face in the morning and doing my morning routine or after shower routine is another way that love shows up for me. Taking care of my body has been a recent development that I find very crucial. Giving my body that extra care and love has definitely improved the way I treat my body and myself more. I definitely treat myself with a lot more love now. As you work towards this love series project, it looks like you are discovering different aspects of love. Different sections, one might say. What's the next section of love that you have discovered? I had previously believed that love was a singular entity. There was only one type of love that everyone expressed, whether it be through friendship, family, or relationships. But I am very wrong. There are many different sides to love as there are types of plants. The recent one I've been exploring is unrequited love. Unrequited love has been a familiar place for me. From middle school to the present, it seems that my love and admiration had not been reciprocated by the other party. I didn't understand why I was constantly in this position of having my love tossed back to me. I don't think I'll ever understand everyone's reasoning, so I just have to keep putting myself out there. How do you think unrequited love has affected the way you share your love to others? Do you think it has affected your self-worth more than your self-confidence? I think being in this spot of unrequited love has definitely affected the way I share my love to others. I'm a bit more cautious to sharing my love with specific people, even when they're with my friends. I think I have this belief that the love that I give to others won't be reciprocated, so I try to give my love in waves. Before, I would kind of put all of myself into my friendships. I put a lot of my time and my love and my energy. But being in the spot of kind of just giving everything to someone and not getting all of it back has put me in very dangerous positions. And so I've been very cautious of how I share my love with others. I don't necessarily think it's a negative thing that I'm in where I'm limiting the amount of love I'm sharing. I think it might be a little bit better because I'm starting to share. As I'm sharing more of my love with others, I'm slowly kind of reaching that 100% mark of sharing the love. I feel like I start off at 15 and then I work my way up percentage wise. My self confidence has been more affected by being in unrequited love more than self worth. I know what my worth is, and I know I am a entity to be watched out for, but definitely my self confidence has been tanked, has been truly just been on the ground, just smudged constantly. So trying to gain my self confidence back after all this one-sided love has been a tough journey. It hasn't been easy because at that time I still didn't know who I was, and trying to basically build my self-confidence in a place of not knowing who I am is not really the best place to be. But I've come a very far way from where I was a few years ago, and I think I am slowly but surely reaching the self-confidence that I had aspired to be, or that I've seen in others who I thought were very confident in themselves. So there has been good things and bad things that unrequited love have put me in through, but I'm glad I've experienced this unrequited love. I've got to learn a lot more about myself, how to express my love, and kind of just starting to realize that love is truly vast and there are many, many different ways of sharing it and expressing it. And just because one person doesn't reciprocate your love back to you, it doesn't mean that everyone will have that same reaction.